Zimbabwe Achievers has got two sides to it. If you know, as you know, Zimbabweans are very resourceful, or we are very resourceful. The background being that wherever you go, you find Zimbabweans doing amazing. So that's where the element comes from. And the second part of it is the setting up of the standards. Having been, organized a few events, having been to a few events, I thought we can do much better. So it was trying to set the bar up and do something that is prestigious. So that's why the element of the idea behind Zimbabwe Achievers came in.
I think of the community, I think of the Zimbabwean pride, I think of the ethic of the Zimbabwean hard-working Zimbabweans out there, creativity, innovation, tenacity. These are all part of the things that Zimbabwe Achievers celebrates. These are some of the things that Zimbabwe Achievers are here to harness.
My take on the Zimbabwe Achievers. Tell you what, I've been in this industry for quite some time. I've covered a lot of awards that people have started, and most of them will just be there for 1 year and then fizzle out. It's a great compliment that the Zimbabwe Achievers have been going on for 3 years now. It's very rare for Zimbabwean projects particularly to have successive years of success where it's ongoing, and this is one of the few projects that has been able to keep it going for 3 consecutive years. I'd be hard pressed to think of another event that has gone on for this long, so it's a credit to Mr. Mwanza and the team for keeping it going.
My name is Obert Mazivisa, Zimbabwean gospel artist based in United Kingdom. First reaction is of surprise, because there were most people who were nominated, they were good enough to have won the awards. So the first thing, you are surprised, and at the same time you are excited. Since I've won the awards, what the awards have actually done is that they've made me, because up to now I haven't gotten to a point where I really want to be. So they kind of given me a platform where to start, as in to think, to start believing that I can be actually a gospel artist, I can do something better. So they've given me a bit of confidence in what I do and to take this seriously actually.
Well, when I found out I was nominated, I was very, very excited, to be honest. I kind of hid it from a lot of people, but I was very excited inside. And to even have won the award, I'd practiced probably about 10 times before the mirror what I was going to say, but it still didn't match up to the feeling of excitement and the feeling of joy as well.
The first reaction was actually shock, because we generally hadn't had much contact with the Zim UK community, so to know that we were recognized for something we had done by our own community was kind of great. So I was shocked.
My name is Martha Wolfenden. I'm born in Bulawayo, actually, 1963. I've just had my 50th birthday, and I've got 4 children and 4 grandchildren. Just being nominated, there's a big Zimbabwean community all over the world, and just being nominated, for me, that was my highlight. Actually, besides having all my children, that was one thing, and I just felt so honored and appreciative.
Organizing such a magnitude event is not very easy. I remember when we came up with the idea in 2010, and the first event was in 2011, and from there the community did support us, and it's grown. Last year we also had a very good year in 2012, and we're looking, this is our 3rd year, so we're looking to hopefully grow the brand and make people more and more proud of who they are.
Because we live in the United Kingdom, where there's a lot of technology and technological advances, the challenge and the pressure is always there to go steps further, steps higher than the ordinary or than the year before, etc. And our guests obviously expect the best. I mean, if you're going to be paying almost £100 to an event, you want the best sort of production. So not only are we talking about making the production itself high tech, but also the people that are going to come through, whether it's your hostess or the host, whether it's the entertainers, whether it's the setup itself. I mean, there's a long way to go. But where we are at the moment is very, very satisfactory. I mean, like I've said, it's not the ordinary rigmarole of an event. It's something much, much better. But where are we going with it? The sky knows. As far as technology is concerned, every single year we have to catch something new, something different, something more exciting, something unique that you don't see every day when you go to a normal event.
As business people, as Zimbabweans living outside the country, I think it is important for us to harness our wealth of expertise and talent to not only help ourselves in the countries where we live, but to continue to support our dependents and the economy back in Zimbabwe. There is so much that can be provided by the Zimbabweans who have moved out of the country, and I think Zim Achievers gives us the opportunity to celebrate what Zimbabweans can do to continue to keep Zimbabwe on the map and help things in Zimbabwe.
A lot of Zimbabweans working outside Zimbabwe in the diaspora, they do things, and normally they are just thinking of performing according to the expectations of their employers, but also trying to work so that they sustain families back in Zimbabwe. So to have somebody recognizing this effort is a brilliant kind of exercise. I really commend you for coming up with the initiative. The Zim Awards, I think, are the real deal. They mean a lot to people. Even being nominated, even the whole concept that the community participates and works together in order to recognize good sort of practice and talent, I think that shows that we have really achieved a lot as Zimbabweans.
When I think of Zim Achievers, what comes to mind is one word, really: community. When you say community, now you're already saying people, and when you're saying people, we're already looking at young people. So Zimbabwe Achievers Awards is an opportunity to not only give back to our community, but also to challenge ourselves, especially as people who have achieved what we have achieved in our areas of specialization. So we don't just come together to celebrate and get an award and say, "Oh, I'm fantastic." But what can you give back to your community? How can you mentor young people coming up? So I see this as a challenge for all of us involved. So hopefully we can, put Zimbabwe on the platform on the world stage as we continue to work together.